everyone, today on K&K Link I talk about my Saturday and the Fringe and White Ave and a little extra stuff too. And I'm also a little worried about school coming up. This is K&K Link.
I'll be waving my hand, watching you drown, watching you scream, quiet all alone. And maybe you should sleep, and maybe you just need.
Hey Kelton, it's Kristen. I'm gonna try and make this talk as fast as I possibly can because I want to get all this in. I have a few little bits of news that I want to talk about. First one is that Gage and Sean are moving out, and I know it's really weird for me because Sean has been here since I've been in grade 5, so he's been here almost 5 years, and I've never really liked him, and now that I'm starting to not really care that he's here anymore, he's leaving. And it's weird because all my friends know Gage, and they're like, oh yeah, he's so hot, oh my god, and now he's leaving. And it's weird because they've really made their life here and they don't own anything for themselves, and it's kind of strange that way because Sean drives my mom's car. It's kind of like, what are they going to do now? So yeah, as weird as I think that it is that they're leaving, I'm kind of really not caring. I don't really care too much about it, which is strange for me because I have been acting like a spoiled brat for so long about it. But the thing is that they'll be gone and my mom and them will be broken up, and then maybe she'll have some other kid moving in here a year from now. But anyways, yesterday I went to White Ave in the Fringe with Chris and Daniel, and it was pretty fun. I like sometimes just hanging out with them and just having fun pretty much. And anyways, we went down there and we started walking around, and we went to the Fringe, and there's this guy named Bob there, and he was talking and doing tricks. And at first he couldn't get on the bike. And Daniel and Chris were laughing so hard they thought it was so funny. And then we left this man after his tricks, and we started walking around and listening to people who were playing instruments.
Oh my god, my cousin might have right? And then they're
I'm the way I am.
I don't know.
And we got some samples of stuff, and I didn't have any money on me, so we kind of just walked around. And then we went back onto White Ave and walked really far down, quite a few blocks.
Hi, Daniel. Daniel, wave.
And we went into an American Apparel, and we started trying on a whole bunch of stuff. And because Daniel was like, I think we should try on some clothes for real, and he's like, okay, and he was pulling out shorts off the rack.
Gotta get a vibrant colored shirt.
Hold on, I'm just reading this. I can take a picture later. Am I getting in on this, or am I just the faggot?
Yeah, you have to get in on this.
Okay, what color? I don't, the girls are underwear.
Put spandex on, those spandex pants, and a vibrant shirt on. Yeah, do they have green spandex pants?
And Chris was like, oh no, I really have to wear this. And I was like, okay, this sounds like fun. I'm gonna go get something to wear. So we were standing there, we all peeked out of the change rooms, and we're like, you go first. No, you go first. And I came out and I wasn't really embarrassed because girls wear short shorts, not that bad. Chris and Daniel, not so much.
So guys. You think you do?
They were down here. These are past my ass. This is about my waist. This is my waist.
Oh man.
So I pulled them out, and they were holding themselves and stuff. And one of the girls that worked there, she was like, oh, want me to take a picture for you? So she was taking pictures of us, and Daniel was like, oh, that girl over there is really, really hot. And he was standing there, he's like, oh, it's so hot. And it was funny because I was just sitting there laughing at him because he was so shaken up about it.
No more of that.
Yeah, that's more.
bus home, we went back to Daniel's house, and we kind of hung out there for a bit, and like I played some guitar songs and like listened to some of Daniel's music and just talked and stuff. And then Chris's mom came to get him, or to see what was going on, and his little brother was in the car, and she's like, oh, you should come over to our house, we can watch a movie or something. So Chris is like, okay. And so we started walking, and Chris's little brother wanted to walk with us, so he came, and he was like jumping on Chris. And
I'm not taking pictures, I'm recording it.
Aiden, and you gotta put your foot over my shoulder, okay? Okay.
and like bracing us every 5 minutes. Hey, I want to do a race.
It's recording a video.
I'm like the only one left who hasn't, like, yeah.
How do I zoom in?
I can't while it's recording.
Why?
I don't know, because my camera's a fail.
I know one day, you climb that. One day you will climb that. Run the freeway.
Run the freeway.
Climb your fence, and then I'll be here
my
in like
fence
2 minutes.
and be at my house in 2 minutes. That's righteous.
And it was pretty cute, and he like made me carry him and stuff. And when we got back to Chris's house, we were just chilling, and then Tim and John Trant came over, and I was just kind of sitting there. I was like, okay. And then later on, Nick and Adam came over, and I was the only girl there, and it was this big sausage fest, plus Kristen. And I was being really quiet and maybe coming off as rude, but I felt bad. I didn't feel like I should be there, you know? Because if you're there, and you're the only girl, and they're all like, oh, are you okay? What's the matter with you? And they're being kind of mean to me. We're playing Mario Kart, and before all the guys got there, Chris was like, yeah, you're pretty good. And then when they came, he was like, yeah, I wouldn't play against her. She's not very good. And I was like, oh, all right. And Daniel likes to slap me. He has fun with that, so he kept smacking me, and people were laughing. And when it was finally my turn to go, it was like midnight, and they were having a sleepover, so I felt kind of left out. But still, they're guys. They're going to go and have fun. And you know what I mean when I say that I know what they're up to. That thing we had that conversation about that I didn't want them to do, that I'm sure they probably did. But whatever. They're guys. They've had like 3 of those this week. There's so much more I wanted to talk about, and I'm really pissed off with my camera that is lagging this much, but I will get to this. I'll make another video sometime, probably within the next few days. I'm sad that summer's coming to an end. I have a lot to talk about. This was just kind of me talking about yesterday because I had a lot of footage, so kind of didn't all fit under the 6-minute mark. It's like 8 minutes, and I apologize. Probably won't happen again. I won't use that much footage next time, but I will see you later.